What's the quickest way you saw a coworker get fired?
In my old law office, a firm-wide email was sent out announcing the arrival of a new employee. We will call him Paul. So Paul decided to reply all to let all of us know that he was aware of our recent legal defeats, that many people should be fired for these failures, and that his hiring was the first good thing our firm had done in years. The dude was a legal assistant right out of college with no experience. A minute after the email went out, I heard a crazy shout and then watched one of the senior partners run past my office towards HR. And 5 minutes later Paul walked past with the HR manager and a security escort. He lasted less than 45 minutes. I was working at a Denny's. They hired a new manager. They were onboarding her for her first day. Then I never saw her again and nobody had even mentioned her. After a couple of days, I asked what happened to her. I figured she was working a different shift, or she had possibly gotten COVID. Nope. They just caught her smoking crack on camera. I worked at a lotteries company. A guy working in testing got access to production data and printed off some test tickets with some unclaimed winning numbers. He only did low amounts, like $500, and claimed 3 of them in 3 completely different locations around town. Of course the company was really interested in the story of someone who found a 6-month-old lottery ticket and claimed it. But they were even more interested to find it was the same person go into 3 locations. Needless to say, when they realized the guy actually worked in the company, he got pulled into a room with cops awaiting him.
Worked at a bank. We were robbed at gunpoint. One of the tellers was quick to tweet out, "Woo, get the rest of the day off. Feel free to visit me at work with a gun and ski mask anytime." Fired upon walking in the next morning.
Idiot pressed the emergency stop for fun on his second day at work. The emergency stop that he hit switches off all drives on the 100 meters long paper machine. This means there is a loss of production for 3 to 4 hours for the entire paper mill. He was immediately escorted from the factory premises by 2 colleagues.
The boss sat her down to talk about her recent behavior at work. She whipped out her phone and started taking a video, saying that it was her right to record for when it goes to court. The boss said, "Okay, this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about, you're fired." This was at a Domino's Pizza. Edit. Jesus Christ, I didn't think this story was that good, thanks folks.
Evidently robbed a bank on their lunch break, came back like nothing happened and the cops showed up and took him down. It was crazy. Edit. Changed cam to came.
They got hired and then fell asleep during a meeting their first day and was asked not to come back.
I had a co-worker get picked for a random drug test. She went back to her desk to grab her purse and just left the building, never TJ return.
He got caught jerking off into the milk carton in the lunchroom fridge.
Deleted.